Have you been catching yourself scrolling after you told yourself you wouldn't? Have you been scrolling thinking that the next scroll will be your last one for today? And it actually never was, wasn't it? We've been getting poisoned by the social media for more than a decade now, and lately I've realized that and decided to end it all. Well, at least for me. I deleted TikTok, although I've never really watched it anyways. I've deleted Insta, and I stopped watching shorts. Besides those that I watched for educational purposes, but let's not talk about that. And at first, it felt like I need to do something. And it still does. Moreover, I'm still in the process of healing. However, I think the answer to this addiction is pretty simple. Another addiction. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not telling you to stop scrolling and go do math instead, because it doesn't exactly sound like the most convenient tactic. What I'm suggesting is something different, something I'd been doing before scrolling even was a thing, and something I resorted to completely instead of scrolling, which is gaming. Well, gaming, no matter how bad or brain dead the game you're playing is, you're engaged and you're actively thinking about outsmarting your opponent, if that's the type of game you're playing. I'll start with the competitive games first. While playing a competitive game, you have to actually think if you want to get good. You have to learn mechanics, you have to learn. Many people don't realize it, but when you learn something you can't apply outside of a game, you're still learning. You still think about how you could use it to your advantage. And this applies to pretty much any game. Be it CS2, League of Legends, Clash Royale, or PUBG, you always have to think. Because that's the nature of such games. Your opponents are also thinking about outsmarting you, so you have to come up with something. It's pretty much just like war-motivated humans to come up with new inventions, but you become the humans in the question. You become the one that comes up with new strategies, new builds. You have to learn, practice it, and when you get good, I can tell you it gets addictive. But what about other games? They're just as fine. Be it Minecraft, any AAA game, or something like FNAF, you still have to actively engage and think. Whilst it won't be as demanding as competitive games like Counter-Strike 2, you will not be pressured so much, it will still be fun. When was the last time you had fun watching Reels or Shorts or TikToks, whatever you watch? And I mean it, had fun. Not just slight satisfaction, but actually enjoying it. I can't judge for you because I don't know you, but for me the answer is almost never. It's just the same. Whatever you see there, unless it's something that touches you personally, you'll just not care enough and scroll further, forgetting about what you just saw a second later because of getting overdosed with dopamine every second. And yeah, sure, when it comes to competitive games, they're not always as much about having fun as they are about being good at the game. The joy it brings to win a close game in squad while knowing damn well that you hooked that win out of your opponent's hands by tracking that vehicle down the road, letting your teammates do the rest. Or knowing that you just won a game in World of Tanks by actively thinking about how you should approach enemy spawn and looking for holes in defenses, predicting the next place of your opponents and patiently waiting for your opponent to make a wrong move. The rewarding feeling of overtaking your friend in duels in Civilization 6 because you chose a weird strategy and it worked and you both suck at the game. Or even just finishing a building in Minecraft that you've been working on for the last week. All of these just outweigh the endless nothing and brainless scrolling, in which you perceive so much information that you don't even care about what you see on your screen anymore, and just keep scrolling.